I was introduced to X39 back in July of this year by Victoria Ahrensdorf. And I had was skeptical at first, but after an accident that I had in 2015, I became quickly addicted to it, basically. I was in I was on a trip in Seattle, Washington, and I was on a duck boat, which is an amphibious vehicle, and they tour a lot of the cities, a lot of the larger cities. And the front axle of the duck boat sheared itself off, and we hit a college tour bus head on. And I was dumped from that vehicle onto a bridge that was spanning about 500 feet above water. And as I laid there on the pavement, waiting for to figure out what happened, there was a lot of chaos, obviously, and everything. And there were 5 people that were killed on that bus. I ended up breaking my back. I had a dislocated shoulder, a punctured lung, and 3 broken ribs. Couldn't really do anything with my shoulder as far as they couldn't do much with my shoulder because of my broken back. They had to wait until that was healed. And by the time my back healed, my shoulder was virtually irreparable without a 1.5 years worth of surgery. So I ended up with 7 years living with a lot of pain in my shoulder. I often tell people that it feels like the numbing in my back is like after you finish dentistry and you have the Novocaine is wearing off, and it gets to that point where it's real tingly. And for my shoulder, it just never ended. It just was always feeling like that. I couldn't sleep on my left side. I wasn't able to sit back in a hard chair. So in July of this past year, I put on the first patch, X39, and I wore it on the back of my neck here. And it probably took a good, I would say, 5 to 7 days, and I started feeling different. I've been wearing the patch now for 4.5 months, and I can now sleep on my left side. I would say within 3 weeks, I was able to sleep on my left side. And then probably I would say 6 to 8 weeks, all of that numbing, buzzing, or whatever you want to call it in my shoulder blade is virtually gone. And I can sit back in hard chairs. So I'm a really a firm believer in the X39. I wear, like I said, I wear the X39 on the back of my neck. I wear the Aeon on above my belly button, and I wear the X49 below my belly button. I have worn the X39 on my shoulder, on my left shoulder blade at times, just to do something different. And I can't believe the difference I've felt in these last 4 months. Along with the pain being gone, I have much better, greater mental clarity. I spend less time in anxiety, and I have a lot more focus, a lot more energy. It's incredible. I really thought that, and I can use my arm a lot more too. I'm able to do things that I haven't been able to do in many years, lift it up over my head and be able to push things up when I need to, if I'm putting something on a top shelf or whatever. My stamina is greater. I own a cafe and I'm on my feet a lot all day long. And my stamina, because of the X39 and the accompaniments, are fantastic.